Hello and welcome to the 37th annual Lease Time for Recording. And we are so honored to be here to talk all things football, all things Super Bowl, alongside some of our favorite sponsors and guests and vendors to discuss esports alongside traditional sports. And today we have Amy Troxell with SHI here to join us and share a little bit about SHI.
Thank you so much, Megan, for having us here. This is an amazing event and an amazing experience that I'm glad to be part of. SHI badged or not, just as a participant, what a great event to be part of. So good for you and your amazing backdrop and all your people. Yes, they do.
We're so glad to have you, and I hope someone is wearing a shirt because SHI held the sleeve last year so proudly. And I just wonder, tell us a little bit about the journey with sports and what brought you here today.
Yeah, so really we started right before the pandemic. It was a really amazing time. Esports was happening. It's been happening for decades before, right? But you really feel like that is when action really started to happen. It was, attributed to just people who were at home. They didn't have many outlets to out and do things that were fun. And so people that were gaming and streaming online was very attractive and exciting for people to do, when they were at home on their phones, they could do it anywhere or locked in. And so I feel like esports really flourished during that time. And that's when we started Battle Academy, our free to enter and scholastic esports tournament. It's really prime timing for what we did. And we loved that we were able to do that give back, scholarship based for students. It got them notoriety. They got to be on a stream. They got to show their parents. I think people start to get it, right? Like, I think that's a lot of things that we kind of have to overcome is like, we have such a misconception of what gaming is. They just imagine that you're like sitting in these comfy chairs and drinking Red Bulls and in the dark for hours. And it can be so much more and part of a healthy lifestyle. And that's what really attracts us at SHI about being an advocate for esports, because we've seen all the wonderful things that have come out of it, how it can really light up students that might be struggling to find their fit in school. Maybe they're not the athletic type, right? Not everybody is. Maybe they are a bit more STEM, focused. They want to use their hands. They like to communicate. They want to run a team, right? So there's so many amazing skills that come out of that. And that really excites us. And we love all the different foundations and nonprofits that we've met that really have embraced and they really get it, like how it's changing lives with students. Yeah. So at SHI, we're a global IT reseller, as you know. We're selling technology. We sell them to schools and we sell them to businesses, B2B. Anybody that needs tech can come to us for any kind of tech needs. Mice, keyboards, software, the #1 Microsoft reseller for licensing and cloud and technology. So there's so many things that we sell, but schools really kind of lights me up personally. And I think it became really attractive for my whole group to really bind ourselves together and embrace esports and become advocates for this whole focus. Like, we're so passionate about it, and we really think that it's making a difference in kids' lives. How exciting is that? Why wouldn't you want to be part of it? That's why you're part of it too, right?
Amy, for those of you that don't know, she's truly a pioneer. Battle Academy not only was it felt like it was the first.
I definitely felt like we were doing something that I couldn't replicate. I couldn't talk to somebody and say, how did you do this? We were figuring it out as we went along.
And you could tell that you guys were pioneering. The collaboration, the love, the excitement, the team. How many people you brought together?
We really did bring a lot of different groups together. You're so right about that. LG and Intel and Microsoft were part of it right from the beginning. Logitech too, with their amazing G gaming line. And, as well as just the people that were on our team. Our mentor, Dr. Katrina Adkins, was with us at the time. And, if it wasn't for those folks that were all together, really like trying to figure it out as we went along, right? We did kind of feel like we were doing something for the first time for sure. that we've never done before.
That's right.
But that we couldn't just copycat off of somebody else and say, how did you do that? Right? Like we had to figure it out our own way and make sure that it was driving a mutual goal between SHI and all of our partners as well, that make sure everybody was getting what they needed to out of it, both personally and professionally.
Yeah, we appreciate here at the Trade Association all the support that you and your partners have given us.
And thank you for the opportunity to be working with you and all of your partners as well. It's been an amazing experience.
It really has. I love when education and business, brands, and educators and sports and entertainment can all work together.
Yeah.
And you've been such a good example of that. What brings you out today? What attracted you to the Lisa Steinberg Super Bowl party?
Well, an invitation from you for sure. Any chance to hang out with MVP is always gladly accepted. So, but what a fun event to be part of. I love that connection between traditional sports and esports. We've been some of our customers, right, are the MLB and NFL and NBA, right? So we support them as well. And if they're interested in esports, right, like that's huge, right? So their players, right, have their own teams. Yeah, that's what they do when they're not on the field, right, practicing on their strenuous schedules. They find time for gaming. Yeah, it's part of their life. Yeah. Yeah. And so we're starting to see this transition of it's not just this thing that they do after hours when they're not practicing, but now their organizations want to embrace esports. They want to bring their employees in. Anybody that shows up to the field that has a ticket for the game that day, they're all trying to figure out a way to bring everybody to be able to compete and bring about, gaming, because it is so attractive for our youth, and they're seeing that it's bringing everybody together, and they just wanted to have one more thing that's exciting about going to the game every day. Just one more value that they can add to their scene. So it's very exciting.
It is. It's really exciting. Tell us a little bit about SHI for people that don't know. What makes SHI different than its complementary competitors, if you will?
Yeah, that's a great question. So we're a global IT reseller, selling, all things, connected technologies, solutions that solve our customer world problems, right? So customers come to us because we're their trusted advisors. They come to us with a problem. They need a device refresh. They need new devices. We take special care of their licensing agreements. We manage all of their technology and provide better ways to deploy their technology as well. So we're always looking about how to make things easier, lessen that strain off of their IT departments, and get technology in their hands right away, unlock it right out of the box, ready to go. So, we don't just ship boxes, right? We don't just send you a laptop. It's so much more than that. It's about a connected solution that fully embraces and handles all of the technology needs. So what really sets us apart is our people. Our people really care. We develop, relationships with our customers. We listen to their problems, become part of their teams. They really embrace us and take them in because of the people that they hire at SHI. They really care about our customers, and we take the time to get to know them personally as people, not just as a business prospect.
And I've seen that firsthand. I've seen the support that you guys have given IIT over in Chicago, April Welch.
Shout out to April.
Shout out to April. Everybody loves April, and the events that you guys show up, and really that they're from tournaments, the Battle Academy to you. I mean, you guys, really just you bring it, and you bring it so harmoniously. There's so much fun. There's so much enthusiasm. Yeah.
So, I guess that's something that maybe my team does a little differently, right? So we have a marketing person on my team that helps support all of our initiatives, separate from our marketing department. And Wesley's just amazing. He puts together, our logo files and makes backdrops like this one. We didn't do this one, but he's done so many great ones and signage and all of the great things that create that wow factor.
Yes.
But we're also not afraid to come come in and get our hands a little dirty, lift a few boxes, get a little sweaty. We talked about this.
Yes.
Like we will go in and help, make the event the best way that we possibly can. If that means that we are the greeters when you first walk in, or we're handing out the free t-shirt that Wesley custom designed, whatever it is, we will fill that gap. So, we're very thankful for the partnerships that we've had, not only with your organization, but, with customers like April and so many others that allow us to just open door, come on in, showcase our technology, invite some other people to come and take advantage of that and show people. Let's not just talk about esports. Let's see it. Like, so many people are visual people. I talk about that all the time.
Right.
That's kind of the art side of me, is like, I'm a visual person. I need to see it in order to understand it. Like, what we have set up here, right? At least this is a great visual. But, to actually see esports happen, to see these kids like light up their worlds, right? They are excited. They're pumping their fists in the air. They're cheering on their teammates, right? Everyone is like captivated by each second of the game, waiting for that, that score, or that, whatever it is, and it really brings everybody together. That's what we need more schools and leadership from those schools to see. Those school boards need to see. This is what we mean when we talk about esports. So the fact that we have so many of those events that bring that group together, I love that aha moment, like from school boards, to say, wow, you know what? I knew these kids were part of gaming and part of esports. We didn't really quite get it.
Right.
No, I get it. I understand.
And it's gotta be so rewarding to provide them the equipment they need, and just to see them light up.
Yeah.
And over and over, like upgrade. Yeah. Just be starting, being spending the money smart.
Right.
I mean, I've noticed that you're very conscientious.
Yeah.
Your partners are very lucky to have you. I love even what you donated today from, I think, Intel.
Yes.
Right? Yes. Thank you, Intel. I love my space, man.
Absolutely. Yeah. So I think that's a big part of it too, is just, the group that we brought together to help support them. And it's a journey, right? It's it's not one and done, right? Our customers are developing these relationships. We want them to come to us time and time again, right? In 3 years and 4 years, that device is going to need to be replaced. We want them to think SHI. Absolutely. Come to us and we'll advise you the best that we can about what new latest technology is out there right now. Everybody's talking about Copilot and AI technology. Come to us and talk and advise you on what laptops can be able to handle these AI workloads, right? That's what we're really experts at. We're agnostic. Just talk to us, tell us what you're looking to do, and we'll best advise no matter, who the manufacturer is. We have relationships with all of them, so whatever you need.
That's right. Well, here we are, and I only received a few tickets, and you have been an incredible partner. You're an incredible company.
Thank you.
So how can people find you?
SHI.com is our website. So, if you're a business, corporation, come to SHI.com, use the search engine to look for whatever it is that you're looking for. And if you need advisement on, your latest device refresh, whatever it is that you need in technology, you can also contact us through the website as well. Have contact information there, and we'll get you assigned to your associated rep, and we'll make the magic happen.
Well, thank you. Amy Troxell. What's your title?
Senior Mobility Team Manager. It's a bit of a mouthful, but basically I manage very large partners, Microsoft, Intel, AMD, Verizon, T-Mobile, AT&T, Meta, some really big brands. I'm so fortunate to have such amazing partners that we work with. But we manage them from a mobility standpoint to make sure that when our sales reps need assistance, when they have opportunities, that we're funneling them to the appropriate technology, and also making sure that our technology gets to stand out, have their showcase, have their moment, so it stays top of mind for systems.
Well, our award-winning company, thank you for making it out. Amy Troxell with SHI. Thank you very much for being on the show.
Thank you so much for this opportunity.